Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our special edition of Nile TV International, which we're always keen to tackle the latest events that is happening in the world. One of the most prominent events, that the war of Israel and Iran, which took place for 6 days, unstoppable strikes between here and there, also affecting different countries from the Gulf area. And to shed more light on this topic, I'm so delighted to be accompanied right now on the phone by Dr. Ahmed Maharam, the political analyst from New York. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Yes, good evening.
Well, of course, we are witnessing now a new wave of war, which actually did a lot of turbulences around not just the Gulf areas, not just in the Middle East, but provoking more nonchalant actions from Israel towards different countries. How do you read that?
Well, it seems it's very critical, and I think, as usually we said, it's very easy to start the war, but it is difficult. You never know when and how you can end it. The objective of both Israel and America, to send this heavy message to Iran, it was not only to Iran actually, it's to the Middle East region as part of the world, and the world generally will be affected to it politically and financially, economically, everything. It's almost one week now since last Saturday, 28th of February, the launching of this battle between Israel, United States of America and Iran. It seems like it's going to be huge, and nobody can control where the direction will be. I think Gulf states, Jordan and other areas in the region like Iraq and Syria as well, Lebanon is very badly affected. I think sometime within very soon, either the President of the United States has to make kind of compromise to reschedule his objectives, because his objective is to end the story of Iran. It seems like a big dream, but physically on the ground, it's not going to be that easy as he was expecting.
Well, of course, lots of views when it comes to this war saying that the U.S. didn't really did its calculation when it comes to those strikes. It didn't know the culture even of the Iranian when it comes to unity and when it comes to the brotherhood also. So they say, or today the Iran security chief Ali Larijani said also that the United States and Israel were seeking to break the Islamic Republic apart. So that was the reason of the strikes, isn't it?
I think that's true. And they will never expect, or they will never came to understand the dignity of the Iranian people. The Iranian people, when the first-class leaders of the nation of Iran have been killed within the first couple of hours in the war, that means, according to the President Trump and the Israeli people, that maybe will make the story easy, and then things will be easier in the near future. I think the opposite happened exactly, and I think the build of the story, how the defense of the Iranian was kind of suddenly, I think, for the American and the Israeli as well. I think in the next few days we hope that kind of compromise happen from the leaders of the region. Most of them are in contact with the Iranian from one side and with the United States from the other side. If the war is not going to be stopped immediately, something very dangerous will happen to the whole world. You cannot expect how badly it will be.
Well, of course, we see that the Middle East is already on fire. We were just speaking about Palestine, the ceasefire deal and all of that, and suddenly everything changed. Is that another redrawing of the powerful country's map when it comes to the geopolitical circumstances that we are living through or in right now? Also today, earlier Saturday, Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian also apologized for Iran's attack on its neighbors, promising restraint unless their territory was used to the strikes. So also this is not just provoking an endless strikes when it comes to the region, but also it's really devastating when it comes to economy also. It's not just affecting the political leadership or the regimes around the continent.
Well, I think escalating of the matter is going to keep the Gulf states in a very bad situation. We can see exactly how much people, I mean, the citizens are in the Gulf states are, I mean, very scary and very afraid. They will not expect what will happen within the next few days or weeks. And I think the plan A of America is to destroy the first staff leaders in Iranian, and then things will be easy as well. I think now America and Israel are going for plan B or maybe plan C. So it seems like it's going to be very dangerous, very risky, unless some kind of wisdom will take place in order.
So, of course, speaking about economy, we heard that, and of course you can tell me better, that the controversial opinions in the U.S. right now, it's very scary for the nation. And on the other hand, it's for the Pentagon, lots of statements that it is exhausting for the economy and of course, for the arming what's left. They said that they want to manufacture more weapons during no time, because, and meanwhile it is so costly. We heard that it did cost 100 hours $3.7 billion. So this is not easy thing for Washington, for DC, right?
Well, it's first time when America has been through different kind of war and conflicts around the world within the last couple of decades. First time yesterday, President Trump invited the leaders or the CEO of very important companies. They are responsible for manufacturing the weapons. And he asked the Congress to allow a budget of $50 billion in order to replace the shortage of having in certain type of weapons to cover the situation. That's something really scary. And from the other side, the economy, the petrol, the gas, the resources of all this very essential material will be affected badly from now onwards. Yes.
Yes, 100%. We cannot just presume. We are sure of that. Meanwhile, the strike's still going on, as Israel also had a fresh blitz led by 80 fighters jets. So this is, how do you read this in the upcoming period? You said that it's going to be more compromising, more a plan B thing, more negotiating. Is that because of the exhaustion of this war for both countries?
Well, no matter if America is doing more pressure to the Iranians in order to, I think Trump is trying somehow to stop this kind of war, but he would like to achieve a very quick victory according to his wishes. To achieve that victory will not happen that easy, and I think there is some kind of ideas that different allies are suggesting that why not to stop the war and come back to the discussion on the table. President Trump, I don't think that he has a problem with that, but Iranians refuse to have any kind of discussion unless this war has to be stopped immediately.
Yeah, well, yes, Iran is very serious about, she wasn't actually threatening, she did attack, and that wasn't expected from the other parts. So that was more provocative for Israel and for the U.S. too.
That's great. I think the picture, both Israel and America, they were not quite sure exactly to imagine how strong Iranian will be against what happened to them.
Well, Mr. Ahmed Maharam, the political analyst from New York, I would like to thank you so much for your informative call. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for this special edition on Nile TV International. Best regards from me, Shuruq Bakir.